Good morning, and here we are. We're having our JumpStart this morning, and it's the Christmas season, and 2 Peter 1 and 3. His divine power has given to us all things that pertain to life and godliness through the knowledge of him who called us by glory and virtue. God is virtuous. People aren't always virtuous. I'm reminded of times in the past when people are given directions by an estate or something to that effect, and unfaithful stewards don't follow through. Good morning, Marie. Good morning, everyone tuning in. And Neil, if you're tuning in today, hi. Hey, as you see things happening in life, not everyone is a good steward. Good morning, Ann. And it's difficult. So as a result, that difficulty pushes forward. But I really want to encourage you folks, good morning, Lisa, that if God put it within you to do certain things and to use the knowledge that you have to pay it forward and to help people, especially in these lockdowns and all this kind of thing, we need to use the methods of contact that are available to us. And by that, I mean we need to be calling on people, picking up the phone, writing letters, writing cards. Old school methods work, and we can bring encouragement to people in restrictions, because God says he's given us these skills and he's given us these talents. And he's given us stewardship, and it's up to us to be faithful with the stewardship that he's given us. And so it's really, really important. It's really important that we steward his directions to us well. So what does that mean? Well, we do the JumpStart in the morning, and we try to set the tone for our week, and we try to encourage people with that, and bring an uplifting message to focus on what we have and build on what we have. So we can build on relationships by reaching out to different people, and we can encourage them and build them up and strengthen them and push back the mental restrictions that people are feeling. And there's nothing like a phone call, a card, or a letter to reach out to someone, an email, a text, just to bring encouragement throughout the day. There's Zoom meetings, there's all sorts of venues with technology, but even if we don't have technology, we have old school. You can still send a card, you can still send a letter, and you'd be surprised how uplifting any of those actions are. And so we look at what we can do with what God has given us. To some, we can do greater measures. We have technology, so we're using the technology to reach out to our community and bring encouragement that way. And we're also doing cards, and we're doing letters and email and text and everything we can to bring encouragement. And so I encourage you to do the same thing. And that's not just a play on words. That's love in action. God sent his son to us, and that's what we celebrate this season. But God's love letter to us is the Word of God. And there's so much in there for our own personal good, our own personal stewardship, and the application of that stewardship translates into building people up and showing the love of God. Remember, if you want the now power of God, you want the now blessing of God, you want the living in the now, then you have to act in the now. You can't leave it for someone else to do. When you see it to be done, do it with all your might. And you say, well, I'm not that strong, or I'm not this, or I'm not that. Well, you can do what you can with what you have. Don't look at what you can't do. Look at what you can do and then act on it accordingly. It's amazing how in the old days, we used to have the old phone system, and it was called a party line. I often remember Aunt and Uncle telling the neighbors to get off the line so they can make a call. He had animals to feed and had to order feed, and folks would be on there all day on the party line having a party. Well, you may not be restricted with a party line, but you can make a phone call and you can encourage someone and make their day a whole lot brighter. Remember, you choose to operate in the now, just the same as I do. Have a great day, and you be blessed, and be safe out there, and God bless you.